Okay, so today we are going to make a camp oven cake. When we're travelling, we do like to treat ourselves a little bit, so we do like to use our little packet of cake mix because it's nice and simple and easy to cook a cake in the camp oven, and you don't need too many ingredients with you. All you need is some milk, butter, eggs. So let's get started. We have the cake mix that we just pop in our bowl, and then we have the 2 eggs that we crack in. The packet says to do 3 tablespoons of butter. We just put those in. And then, as I don't have any measuring equipment, I just sort of guess the milk, putting a little bit by little bit in until the batter looks about right. So we just give that all a mix now, and probably have to add a bit more milk as we go. It's looking a little bit dry, so I will add a little bit more milk. And just keep mixing till you get a good cake consistency. Nice and smooth and all mixed in. Looking good. Then all we do is pour it into our prepared tin. It's very well greased so that it can go into the camp oven and come out beautifully. So we'll tip that in now. And we're ready to put it in the camp oven now. That our cake is ready. We've had the fire burning for a little while now. We've got a good base of coals. We've preheated the oven so it is nice and hot, being sitting here in the coals. Now what we do is we get the camp oven out of the coals to place our cake in. Using our foil handles, we lower it in gently and then just fold them over so that we can get the cake out again when the cake is cooked. Then what we do is we push the coals over to one side of the fire and make a good coal base ready for the camp oven to sit on it. And then we place a few coals on top as well to keep heat on top of the oven as well as underneath. We'll come back in about 20 minutes and check the progress of our cake. Okay, the cake has been in for 20 minutes now, so we did 10 minutes, then we turned the camp oven round and then did another 10 minutes. We're just going to take the lid off and have a little check and see how the cake's going. Being a camp oven, we can't know exactly how hot it is, so we have to keep regularly checking it. It is looking really good, but it's still a bit raw in the middle, so we are going to put it back on for a little bit longer and come back and check it again, probably in another 5 minutes. Okay, so we had the cake on the coals for another 5 minutes, then we took all the coals off the top and left it out of the campfire for another 5 minutes, and now we feel the cake is all ready. It's looking good. So once again we can use our foil to help lift the cake out of our camp oven. And there we go, our beautiful cake already cooked. Now let's get it out of the pan. Okay, so success. We have just got the cake out of the cake tin and it is looking delicious. Now what we need to do is let this cake cool down and then we're going to ice it later on. Okay, so we've got the cake, it's cooled now. We're now going to make the icing that comes with the packet mix, which is why these cakes are so convenient because everything comes with it, and like I said, just adding things like milk and butter, which we generally have with us anyway. So I'm going to put the icing in here, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then like I said, because I don't have any measuring equipment, I'll just keep adding the milk until the icing's of a good consistency. I'll ice the cake and I'll show you the end result. And here we have it, the final product, our cake all iced, and I've put a few choc chips on it to decorate it, and this will be dessert tonight.
How good?
How good. Okay, so we've had dinner now. The cake is ready to be eaten for dessert. I have my trusty judges here that are going to judge our cake. So cutting through our cake, our first slice of the butter cake. And here we go, look at that. Delish. Alright, we'll give Hayden first shot at the cake.
Ooh, thank you.
And Emma Lisa. What do you reckon?
Well, as far as looks go, it looks good.
Tastes good.
Delish.
Looks like we have another winner.